Hello, it's Lulu, and today I'm going to do the earth signs. The same way that I did the other elements. That's how I'll do y'all. I'll pull 3 cards to start it off, and then I'll break up the reading in 3 parts because it may just air signs started this, so I just go ahead and finish strong right there. Thank you all for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Please share the video with someone that you feel it may help or needs to hear a word. I appreciate it. Okay, thank you. So let's see here, earth signs. Y'all been so patient with me. Y'all have really been patient. How much do you have for my beautiful earth signs, honey? 1, 2, 3. Real quick, I was at the dollar store the other day and I got these, and I pull one of these balloons at the end because I like to change it up a little bit, do a little razzle dazzle or something. Move forward. So the first one is surrender to effortlessness. The second one is surrender your ego, and the third one is surrender to setting limits. So we're gonna put these 2 over here and read those one by one coming up. So you have surrender to effortlessness, right? So it's important for you to relax and let things go with the flow is what I feel with this, especially when she hanging in the balance. She's just hanging. Okay. See, I think this is the second time I saw this on this card because it looks like she's being reborn. So you may be going through a birthing process, and instead of trying to I was listening to an audiobook that had something to do with this earlier. When you go through huge transformations, right, you can feel off balance, right? You could literally be off balance, right? Especially depending on how the planets are, the atmosphere, just, the water in your brain that keep coming up this year. Maybe it's something wrong with my shit. I don't know. I'm not asking no questions. Thank you. But sometimes you can be so off, so many things that you have to restructure your life, or restructure just the way that your brain now connects, the way that information comes in now, how you speak, think, act, how you respond or react to certain people and situations. All of that can change when you go through massive transformations, like many of you may have. With this, I also feel like her coming, being rebirthed into the world. Right, because it literally looks like a vajayjay that she's coming out of. I don't know why this looks like this is a vajayjay shooting out light. All right, leave it alone. Now, there may be something that you already planted or created something in the past 9 months to a year. Right? And during your process, it may not have been able to take off. During your process, it may not have been able to get its gears going or get off the ground the way that you wanted it to, right? But they're saying that it's still stable, but you're going to have to relax in the process, right? Do things with gentleness, ease, and grace, right? Try to expect the unexpected if you are into expecting. But overall, just being like birds. What is it? Birds. Not birds glide. Birds are carried. Or is it fish? Be a fish or a bird. Okay. All right, let's clarify before I read the card. I also feel that this is your time to shine, but the way that you will be shining will be so you make it look so easy, but you've been through a lot, right? Oh, I can relate, honey. But you make it look so easy here. I also feel that many of you have no cares in the world at this time. This may not be normal for you. This may not be normal behavior for you to have. Like, you just feel like, I really, for some reason, I don't know if you had a surgery, whatever it was that went on, you're looking at life totally different than what you used to. Earth signs and company. You're looking at life totally different than what you used to. You are doing things in a space where you're more relaxed in life, right? Or maybe that's what they're asking you to surrender to and do, But I feel like a lot of y'all are moving into that energy, right? You may have been kind of resisting it a little bit, trying to still, prove something to yourself. So now it's time for you to relax in your process and allow things to unfold and unwind as your path is revealed to you slowly but surely. It's important for you with this effortlessness, right, that you try not to question certain things, right, because this is going to strengthen your ability to trust yourself more. Thank you. Now then, clarify this surrender to effortlessness. Five of Wands in reverse, baby. There's no more struggling on the inside. Why would you want to do that? There's no more being conflicted in your spirit, conflicted in your mind, conflicted in your heart. Like everything is aligning. There's no need to change what is already happening. No need to resist. No need to cause conflict where there is none. And they say if you're doing it, just go and stop it. That's what they said. Take it up with them. Now, with this Five of Wands in reverse, I also feel that there are some things that you may have cried about, some type of conflict, chaos, some kind of change that had happened out of nowhere. Like this was abrupt with this five, okay? And it's in reverse. So what I feel like is that this water really drained the energy from you in the past, and you're like, I'm not allowing this to happen again. And the more that you try and resist and make things happen the way that you used to do things, I think Saturn going direct may have a lot to do with how there are certain things that you knew that you had to let go of, but you held on so long, but now it's time for you to let it go for real. It has been taken from you, and some of you may have cried about it, or you went ahead and said your goodbyes to it, or what have you. I also feel that you brought a lot of light into the darkness. You brought even more light, and you're bringing as well. There's a lot of light coming from some dark spaces, right? Or maybe some shadow work that you did recently. But there is something that is coming to light in a huge way with this Five of Wands in reverse. I also feel that you are turning your back. You're turning your back on people who are any type of energy vampires, anyone who may try to start any type of chaos or conflict with you, any type of disagreements. You're no longer being pulled in different directions. You are standing in your truth, standing in your power, doing what it is that you need, doing what is required and not what is desired, right? Because with those wands, it could easily be that you were being pulled in different ways and trying to make different plays on one thing, trying to figure out several different ways to do one thing. Right? And you tried all these different things. Now you need to just surrender to your process, because something may have happened to trigger that in you, to let you know that it is okay to follow your first mind and let it be that. That's what they said. Clarify this Five of Wands. Is this just for them and within themselves, or is this outside influences? Page of Wands, you block someone, or you turn down some kind of offer that wasn't going to be paying you enough, something that wasn't going to be exhilarating or give you any type of Page of Wands, okay? Give you any type of inner excitement, nothing that made your heart sing with joy. With this Page of Wands in reverse, someone turned down a teaching gig, possibly. You may have even been in a space where you just thought that you couldn't grow in a certain situation, and you had to. Now, this could easily be that you are shutting down and taking charge of your child. This could be a child or someone younger than you, that you are letting them know that your ways, because I feel like this child may be bothered. There may be some things that are going on with this child that needs to be discussed, and you are taking matters into your own hands as well. Let me clarify this real quick with this baby. What is this page talking about, honey? They may even be tired of going to school. Yeah, that's how you do it. Thank you. Queen of Wands, okay? So there's something about, there may have been some type of conflict when it comes to what school this child should go to, how they should be reared. With this Queen of Wands, she already knows what needs to be done and how it needs to be done as well, okay? She been there, done it, got a couple of t-shirts. I also feel like there are some steps that have been missed with this Page of Wands. There are some steps that have been missed with childhood, possibly, but someone is coming out of that inner conflict, inner turmoil, in order to provide what needs to be provided, a nurturing environment here. So let me see. Making the house a home, okay? Doting on someone that needs to be doted on. Yeah. Oh, that's the Queen of Pentacles. This the Queen of... Here's the Queen of, but that's what I picked up for this Queen of Pentacles. So maybe she is buying a home or what have you. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that there may have been, okay, so someone may have blocked between this Queen of Pentacles and this Queen of Cups, whether you are the Queen of Cups, even though you're an earth sign, you know how this work over here, right? If you don't, can somebody please explain it in the comments? So, I really feel that there may have been someone, okay, between these two queens, right? Some type of resolve has to come about. There's been some arguing, there's been some fighting, there's been some back and forth with one another here. One person this may have to do over this child, but overall someone is childish, right? They don't have a very mature spirit, right? So there's a difference between allowing your inner child to run wild and your imagination and all those things, but it's a whole other thing when someone has a childish spirit. They never grew up, like Arrested Development, right? So let me clarify here because this other woman came out. But I do feel like there's no need to push this situation. There's another woman, the Empress. Maybe there's a battle of who is, a battle between the bosses. There may be a battle between a crossing communication between two people. Okay, thank you. Hold on, y'all. There may be a crossing between two people who are battling to be an Empress, right? Whatever that means to you. But I do feel like there's something to do with lifestyle with this one. So there's something to do with a lifestyle. Someone may not be... one person is more in the Empress energy, which I think is the Queen of Cups that's in more of the Empress energy than the Queen of Pentacles, right? Don't get offended. Don't do that. Look, if the roles reverse, just do that. Thank you. But someone is more in the Empress energy than the other one, and there may have been some type of dispute. And the other person doesn't want to argue, doesn't want to fight no more because somebody is childish. So you can figure out who it is. I also feel like there may be someone is allowing themselves to be where they are, right? When it comes to a relationship. But in this relationship, whether it's with a man or whether it's with a man or whether it's a relationship between friends or what have you, right? I feel like you are the one that you don't want to argue anymore. You don't want to battle with anyone. This may have even been a teacher of yours or someone that you were under that you thought was nurturing, and they turned out to be someone who was trying to take your gifts or take your power or what have you. Wait, it's nighttime. It's the right time. It's a shadow. Clarify this Empress card, please. The Hangman in reverse. Somebody is clearing it up and coming out of it. They already made a choice. They are not taking time out to hold their tongue or anything anymore. They're gonna say what they're gonna say, and then they're gonna cut off the other person. That's what I feel like. This was a time for them to really allow themselves. They're expressing what they need to and how they need to without even thinking about it. Okay. Some light is being shown on the birth of a child. There is someone trying to block messages on another person's phone to stop another person from finding out that someone is pregnant. Now, clarify this Hangman in reverse. Yep, an illusion. Someone is not going to allow anyone to play games with them. They no longer, this Seven of Cups in reverse. They no longer want to I'm telling you, whoever you are, it's time for you to go with the flow. Go with the flow, don't try to force go with the flow, don't try to force the river. Yeah. The Seven of Cups, you are coming in, you are realizing that what it is that you want to do and how you want to do it. Some of you have poured out and evaluated all of your feelings towards someone or something. You finally came to a realization that this was not what you thought it would be. It's time for you. It's time to take on a new role or a new identity or a new way of doing things, because you can no longer live in this energy. You can't move forward without emptying all these cups. You couldn't. You feel like you couldn't move forward without emptying them cups. The the way that you were going was topsy-turvy, right? Everything just went up in the air, and you just had to catch what you can, like being on the money machine. Catch what you can. Catch what you can. And that's what you did, and you didn't catch none of them cups. Whoever you are. Whoever you are. Whoever you are. Nine of Wands in reverse. You already cried over all this. Some of y'all spirit was so burnt down and broken up into pieces and things. I really feel like y'all did a lot of shadow work here in the recent past, probably last year. You did a lot of shadow work. You mended a lot of fences that needed to be mended, right? You're no longer in a space where you are allowing yourself to be the victim or be victimized in certain situations. Someone may have been playing games with your emotions, playing games with your money, playing games with a child. I also feel like there's an adoption battle as well. But overall, and with that adoption battle, someone is just going to let things be what they are. Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not paying more money because somebody paying money. I don't know what y'all got going on, but somebody's paying money on an adoption. Clarify this Nine of Wands. Yep, it's time for some balance. It's time for that. This is you going with the flow. Don't try to fuss the river. Go with the flow. You just going with the flow. Shining bright like a diamond. That's what you're doing. Allowing bygones to be bygones, right? If a huge wave from your decision does come up, I feel like you're just going to go with it. Just going to allow people to be where they are, do what they want to do, how they want to do, say what they want to say, not get angry, aggressive, or anything like that because you don't have time for it. I'm telling you, once you surrender to effortlessness, block out all of the bullshit. Don't even allow it to come into your stratosphere, your atmosphere, right? No more messaging or discussing or allowing childish energy to infiltrate your energy. Standing in your truth, standing in your power, coming to some type of agreement or making amends with someone that needs to, and leaving all of the rest of them where they need to be. See what I'm saying? This Hangman is in reverse, and I really feel with this Hangman in reverse, you are seeing things, right? This could easily be that you are moving from your ego as well, but what I'm getting is that you didn't anchor in where someone thought that you would drop your anchor. You didn't drop your anchor where someone thought that you would drop your anchor because they know that you usually may in certain situations be passive, right? And in this instance, you stood up for yourself. You allowed yourself to stand in your truth when it comes to any kind of mind games, any emotional manipulation here, any battles of the spirit, battles of the mind, all combined. And you stood here and you stood in it. You created what it is that you needed to create in order to get this balance. Now you are going into this space where you know that things will be handled no matter what. If you move with temperance, gentleness, ease, and grace. When you move in that space, you will be fine, just fine. Fine. Woo! That's the sound. That's the sound they said. Okay. All right. Let's see here. I did that backwards, by the way, but here we are. Part 2 of the 1. What information do you have for my earth signs, please and thank you? I am leading you to the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. I told you some of y'all may be hypersensitive. Some of your gifts may even be not only that you are receiving impressions and all these things to let you know, right? Eventually you'll get to the point where you don't need all of the different syncs. They are helping you to trust your intuition more, but they're also helping you to trust your path more. That's what Adriana said right there. Check your Rahu and Ketu placements so that you'll know if teal or turquoise or any shades of blue are your power colors. Y'all should really go get a Vedic reading from Andy. All right, let me see here. Clarifying. What do you have for the earth signs? New romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. That's what Chantal said. Now, I do feel that when you relax in your femininity for the ladies, this is going to happen very quickly for you. So if you are cutting someone off or, starting to focus on other things instead of dating or what have you, somebody coming out of nowhere. For the fellas, I feel like there's going to be, let me tell you something. Okay. Men. Okay. Masculines. Okay. You gonna know when you know. And when you know, don't let her go. Him go or whatever. I shouldn't have to do all that. When you know, you gonna know and don't let them go. Because I really feel like this is going to be a soulmate energy or someone that you can really get along with and grow with in the future. Give me something for these earth signs. Got a little something. Ooh. You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. Relax and feel safe. Relax and feel safe. Relax and feel safe. Do that shit. Just do it. Relax and feel safe. Relax. Yeah, do that. You get to relax and feel safe. Why not? Clarify where Adriana is leading them. Leading you out of heartache, leading you out of despair, leading you out of turmoil, you maybe even sitting in a space where you are no longer, this is like preventing, this is something that happened, whatever happened had to happen to keep you from going through a tower moment here, because there may have been something that happened with your children. There's some answers coming in about your children. There's some answers coming in about leading your children back to you. Okay? I think it's 2 little boys. Now, something about leading your children back to you because you've been through a lot, but it hasn't penetrated you in that way because you're a lighthouse, baby. Even in your darkest moment, you still shining bright. That's how it go. Right? So even though you had these things going on, you did not embrace them to that point. Or not embrace them. Well, it could be if somebody do you like this and you just, what kind of shit is that? But I don't know, y'all. But you didn't allow this to penetrate you in the way that it could have with this 3 of Swords, right? Because they are not inside that tower right there. I do feel, see? Root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus. Someone was aiming at the solar plexus and aiming at the heart. Aiming at the heart. So that maybe the 2 kids where they tried to hurt you and someone else came in and tried to stop your drive or motivation, or by doing this with the kids, it stopped your drive and your motivation or your willpower or determination to move forward. You didn't allow it to penetrate you like that, and now you're being led to the answers that you desire. Someone wants another child, and they want to make sure that they have it with the right person this time. They maybe where that new love is coming in as well. Because I do feel like there's cohabitation going on, but let's clarify, because I don't, I just be talking, you know what I mean? What is this, Adriana? Yep. So there's a King of Swords, someone who is manipulative, someone very vicious, someone with a quick tongue, a cold heart that may have tried to take the house or tried to do something at your house, try to take your money or what have you. But as long as you go into this hermit space and allow yourself to be led, you will be okay. You will be vindicated. Watch this. You're going to be vindicated. What is this King of Swords in reverse trying to do? It could have even been that someone lied on you at court or lied on you about your children. We got to talk about it one day because I don't like that. I done went through too much and still like what? You know what I mean? Like when you go through all that and people just really be doing that, because I've talked to a lot of y'all and y'all have really discussed that, with me. I'm not, you know what I mean? And it's like that has to be discussed. Because this could be the judicial system or something like that trying to take your kids here because of some kind of inheritance, or it could be that this person is trying to take the children and get a hold of some type of inheritance or something, child. I don't even know. It looks like it's giving, if I ain't happy, I don't want you to be happy. And by this being a King of Swords and this water being upside down, he's emotionally manipulative. He uses his sword to make you cry. He or she uses their sword to hurt you. They want to see you hurt. They want to see you in pain because you must be doing something without them. You might be getting a new love without them or a new job. But clarify this, what this King of Swords is doing. He's a pleasure seeker. He don't want nothing. He just coming in. This is a Knight of Cups. He just coming in, trying to prevent you from being with this this King of Wands. Okay? This King of Swords tries to use money and does to manipulate you, or to try and keep you from getting some money. Try to keep somebody from getting some money. Or if he using the money, it's the same thing. He drinks a lot, probably. He may even be someone who always says the right things or what have you. But there's some love here with this King of Wands. This is someone who wants to build with you, possibly. But overall, you need to use your own discernment, use your own judgment. Go by your principles, your standards, or what have you. Please do. Okay? Now, because you cannot take my word for it. I am not talking to you directly. Okay? Now, clarify this King of Wands. Because what I'm seeing is the King of Wands really ain't about to be playing with this King of Swords. This King of Swords is in reverse. The worst thing for a person to do is to be in reverse, trying to come up against someone who's in the upright. You won't win, sir, ma'am, whoever it is. When you coming in wrong like that, and then you trying to destroy something that was meant to be. This Ten of Pentacles, this is meant to be. This is legacy. This is wealth. This is a strong foundation. This is something that was worked on for a long time, and that was someone's time to shine, someone's time to get that here, someone's time to get this love as well. Clarify this Knight of Wands. Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment. I'm gonna leave it right there at that on that. That's that went into clarifying Chantel right there. But I really do feel that this is the road to your happiness. This is the road. This is the path to your happiness. This is the light at the end of the tunnel, if you want it. Okay. Some of you may even be trying to move or get away from this other person, hoping for this, right? This is the Wheel of Fortune, and it's in upright, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is in upright. You're the captain of the ship here, okay? And what I get from this is that when it's clarifying that you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. You clearing this person out. They have tried everything and done everything in their power to try and destroy you, and they couldn't. That is not a card. They have done everything in their power to try and destroy you, and they couldn't. Yep, told you. Six of Pentacles. There is no more working with this person. There's no way that you will be able to do things in a space where, because this, for some reason, this earth sign is acting like a fire sign themselves, right? A angry fire sign, right? And I get that from the Six of Pentacles too. All this heat, all of this heated arguments, heated displays of affection for money, or is something heated and about something tangible. So it could be that, you were fortunate to get out of this without having to lose more. Okay. They're saying that you're going to be okay no matter what it is that you are worrying about. Remember, everything is negotiable. Clarify this Six of Pentacles for me. Page of Wands. You are moving forward with gentleness, ease, and grace. Okay. You're moving forward. Doing what's necessary right here, okay? Doing what's necessary, singing like a canary, okay? I also feel that there may be some things that you are learning or passionate about, okay? And you're going to be allowed to pursue some type of desire that something that you have been working on for a while, and you didn't get a chance to graduate to the next level. Now it's time for you to graduate to that next level in that space right there, okay? That's it. Surrender to effortlessness. Okay. It says stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Oh, that's the card. Go with the flow. Don't try to force the river. And that came from an Aries reading, I think the top of the year. So if you know an Aries, they up in there. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm finna go into part 2, and I'll talk to y'all in a few minutes. If you made it this far, I got this, I don't know what this is, but it's a sparkling pomegranate drink because I can't drink coffee no more. Tastes like pomegranate. I need to buy me some pomegranates tomorrow. They be so expensive, don't they? When they be in the little thing and they already pulled all the pomegranates out for you and put it in a little container. Like, damn, you gonna charge me $1,000 for some pomegranates? The fuck? All right, bye.